Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my English version class. Today I am going to discuss before you regarding rewrite form of the verbs. Today I will discuss before you when do we use past form of the verb in the gap. So come to the point. I am making realize step by step. Rule number 1. When do we use past form of the verb? Rule number 1. Before since, if you get present tense, after since you have to use past form past tense. Before since, if you get present tense, after since you have to use past tense. If I give you an example, you can realize properly. Example: it is a long since we leave the place. I have written an example. Normally we can get since in the middle of the sentence in this rule. We are getting since in the middle of the sentence. Since. Before since we are getting present tense. This is the present form of verb. After since we have to use past tense. So you can mention here the past form of leave is left. L-E-F-T. Left. Now I am making you realize rule number 2. If the topic is including past tense, you must use past form of the verbs. If the topic is including past tense, you must use past form of the verbs. For example, I can make you realize. Example: we get freedom in 1971. We can find in this rule any type of indication including past tense: once upon a time, one day, last, past, yesterday. Any type of date mentioned including past tense, you can find out, and you have to remember, or you can think that this sentence is including past tense. If you find out past tense including past tense any topic, you have to use after the subject past form of the main verb. For example, I have written a sentence on the board. We get freedom in 1971. We are getting here past tense indication 1971. 1971 is the indication of past tense. So we can use here after the subject we are getting verb get. So the past form of get is got. You can use here got. Rule number 3. At first, if you find out in the of this sentence, if you find out it is time or it is high time. At first, if you find out it is time or it is high time of a sentence, you have to use past tense. It is time, it is high time. you can find out it is time, it is high time at first of this sentence. Then you have to use past tense. After it is time, it is high time, you can find subject, and after subject you have to use past form of the verb. For example, it is high time, we leave the place. We are finding at first of this sentence it is high time. You can find also it is time. Then we are finding subject we, and then verb leave. After it is time, it is high time, we can find any sentence, and after this in the sentence after the subject you have to use past form of the verb. So you can use here left. The past form of leave is left. I can give you another example. It is time we say prayer. In the gap we are getting say. At first we are finding it is time or it is high time. Then we get subject we and then verb say. So you have to use past form of the verb for it is time, it is high time. The past form of say is said. I think you have realized the rules clearly. If you have any problem, you can mention it in by using comment. You should like, you should give me a like, comment or share. And if you think it is useful for you, you can subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.